Hey everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time to do part 2 of my eyeshadow palette collection. Today is only 2 different brands. I have Huda and I have Jeffree Star. So I think I will start with Huda. I have more Huda than any other brand. And then we'll move on to the Jeffree Star. Now I have all the large Huda palettes and a lot of the small 9 pans. Not all. I don't have them all. But I have a lot of them. And I've even in the past decluttered 1 or 2, believe it or not. But I have all the large ones. Let's start with my small ones first. And just kind of go from there. Let me see. I'm trying to... Okay, those are different. Okay. First, the 9 pans, the small ones. I have the Huda Gemstone Obsessions. There we go. I believe my friend Aiden gave me this one. I think she did. So yeah, I've got that one. We're going to put these... I'm covered in eyeshadows. I have the Smoky Obsessions. I think that is just absolutely beautiful. It's just so pretty. And I have the Mauve Obsessions. There we go. So out of the small ones, those are the only 3 I have out of that original collection. The original 9 pans she released. Then she did the gemstones. So I have the Topaz. Very pretty. I have the Emerald. I used this recently when I did my witch look. I have the Amethyst. Yeah, gorgeous. These shades are so pretty. I've got to play with them more. And then my Ruby. There we go, my reds. That is all of the gemstones I have. I wish I had the Sapphire. I know they don't make it anymore, but if they ever do, I will buy the Sapphire. That's the only one I don't have, I think. And I had a different blue eyeshadow palette that I ended up decluttering, so I don't really have a blue palette. And I wish I did have that Sapphire one, but oh well. So next, let's see. I have got, out of the neon, I've got the neon orange. I had, I think, the neon pink. No, I'm mistaken. I only had the neon orange, and I only picked this one because these were the colors I liked. The other ones I didn't really care for. Now I had the pastel rose, and I actually decluttered that one. I didn't feel it showed up on my eyes. I didn't feel I didn't feel the pastel 9 pans were that good. I don't feel like the quality was there, so I actually decluttered that one. I have the Wild Jaguar, and this, I love this shade in the middle. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Let me see if I can get it to focus really good on there. Ah, so pretty. I like all... Now we're not going to focus at all. Come on. I like all these shades, all of them. And then I've got the Purple Haze. There we go. Those are really pretty. And then out of the nudes, I only have the medium. A part of me wouldn't mind having the light and the deep. I like the medium. That's the one I have. Now, I think I have these in order, but you never know. My brain might not be remembering. I'm going to go with how I have them stacked here. So it would be the newest to the oldest, probably, maybe. It may be mixed up in there a little bit. But I have the Empowered palette. Look. And these shades are comparable, in my opinion, to the special shades in Pat McGrath. Bold Moves right here. It has a nice creamy feel to it. Look at that. Let's get it. Look at that. Do you see? It's just absolute, and charisma. I'm gonna get my finger in charisma. That's another one. Look at that. Just gorgeous. These shades are just... Let me get a wipe. Okay, next we have the Naughty palette. Now, I will admit, I'm not much for this one. I have pushed and pushed until you break those little things in there, but it's still mainly just a glossy clear. But the rest of the palette is really pretty. Then Mercury Retrograde. I love these shades. These are just some really beautiful colors. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. I have Rose Quartz. Here we go. And it has one of those where you put your finger in it and you mash, and this one's mashed a little more, but if you can really get in there, it just doesn't dip. It's just clear. You can't really see anything. That to me is a wasted space. I mean, it was a little gimmicky. I'm not gonna lie. Next, let's see. This is not in order. There we go. I have the new nudes. This does have some glitter in it, if you don't like glitter. These older palettes do have glitter in them. This was the very first palette I purchased, and it was the Desert Dusk. I do need to use this again. I want to see how it's performing. Last time I didn't feel like it was performing that great, but we'll give it another shot. Then I have the Rose Gold palette. I have the original and I have the remastered. I got the original after I got the Desert Dusk. And this is what the original looks like. And this was her first palette. The quality, from what I understand, is not as good in this one as others. I haven't used this palette in a while. Along with that Desert Dusk, I haven't used in a while. They're a little old. I got this in a mystery box. I think it's the only mystery box I did with Huda. I realized real quick I can't really do a Huda mystery box because I'm going to get things, especially palettes that I already have. But I kept this one because it is the remastered version and there are some differences. So this one is newer than my Desert Dusk and my original Rose Gold. So those are all of my Hudas, and I love, love, love Huda. Next, we've got Jeffree Star. So, maybe just no particular order. I'm just going to go through this pile, and this is the latest one, and it's Cotton Candy Queen. This is the latest one I purchased, the newest one. It is a pastel palette. Like I said, the only other really pastel palette I have is the Beauty Bay palette. I don't feel like I need another pastel palette. I believe the Nomad Tokyo palette right now is on sale on the Nomad website for $29. It is a pastel palette. If you need a pastel palette, I recommend the Nomad. This one, the quality of the shadows are good. I had a hard time using this. This is a companion palette for me. I have to use this with something else. I can't use just this palette to make a look. So I kind of knew that when I bought it, but you know, anyway, I'm glad I got it. It's one that I kind of wish I hadn't purchased, but I'm going to keep it. I have it, so yeah. Next, this one, I'm not going to lie, I bought this palette, the Pink Religion, because I felt like it kind of went along with my Moonspell palettes, and that it looks like a book, and it's pink. I like pink, so I kept the outer portion on those. this is the palette. It's so pretty. And this is very pretty. Technically, I might could do a complete look with this palette using these lighter shades. Probably could, because to me, these dark shades to me is more of a neutral than those pastels. But this is one of my favorites. I don't want to get it dirty. All right. So that is Pink Religion. Next, I have Blue Blood. This came from my friend Shannon at Moody Girl Beauty. This was actually, she had a giveaway and I won it. The only giveaway I've ever won in my life. And I won this one. And oh, well, I said I didn't have blue. I guess I do have a blue palette. Forgot. I have this. So I guess I don't need the Sapphire palette. I don't know. If I find the Sapphire palette, I might pick it up. But yeah, look at that. These are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous shadows. So, the Blue Blood. You see, I don't know how I want to display all these Jeffree Star because there's so many different shapes. Like, I've got Blood Sugar. And I love the packaging. Get this open. Come on. There we go. Yes. Very, very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. I got this one on sale. You need, if you like Jeffree Star's eyeshadows, which I highly recommend. They are a great formulation. I haven't found anything of Jeffree Star's I haven't liked. You might not like the person, but let me tell you, his cosmetics are top quality. If you'll check his websites, especially around holidays, even the oddball holidays, he does some really good sales. And I think I got that Blood Sugar for like maybe $10 or something. Really, really cheap. Same with, I got Beauty Killer in a mystery box. And there it is. I do like this palette. I'm not like 100% in love with it, but the quality is there and I do really love the shades. But I'm not like 100% in love with it, but I do need to use it more. And then this came, I think this came in a mystery box, and this is the Thirsty palette. And let me tell you, this one surprised me. I love this palette. I love using this palette to make looks. You wouldn't think so, but this is a very nice palette. I'm very pleased with this palette. I'm gonna go with this one next. This is like my biggest. I've got the Blood Lust palette. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. I got this one on sale as well. Look at that. Velvet. Let me open it up. This could be a Halloween palette. This gives me Halloween vibes. It gives me like vampire vibes. There we go. I love this color Executioner. Get it on my finger. It has glitter. I don't know if it'll focus. Let me try focusing. Maybe you can see it. I don't know how well it's focusing. You see those glitters in that? It is like a black with like purple glitter. Lovely. Let me wipe it off before I get it on my palette. Beautiful. Oh, let me put the plastic back in. That's my biggest palette. Now, I have the Mini Orgy palette. I think someone sent me this. I think one of my subscribers sent me this. And it's all shimmer. And I thought, well, this is nice. Because I didn't have the Orgy palette. I was thinking, I want to get the Orgy palette. So I thought, well, this is nice. But it wasn't until I got the Orgy palette that I'm like, oh, okay, I see this. The Orgy palette is all matte. When I said I have neutrals taken care of, I have neutrals taken care of and shimmers to go with them. These two palettes play very well together. It's a good combo. So yeah, I've got all the nude browns, beiges one could want to make any look, but I also have the cremated palette. And with this one, we have all the cool tones and the grays and the, yeah. Oh, I love these palettes. So, let me show you. These will never go anywhere. They are perfect for my collection. So I can do any neutral look. I have both of these palettes. I love them both. So, that is my complete makeup collection. My Jeffree Star and my Huda. And then the other video, the previous video had all my other eyeshadows. So I've got to find how I'm going to arrange these. That's next. I'll figure that out. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.